Hey, I'm making a video because I want to teach a real simple chord shape and picking pattern that is something that you can use all over the neck of your guitar. And it's really based off of the major scale. And so if you know the major scale, it'll help. But if you don't know the major scale yet, you're going to learn it because these real simple chord shapes and picking pattern is going to teach it to you. I'm going to be teaching out of the key of D today, and we're going to be using a chord shape that will be on the chart, and so you're going to get a chord shape that looks like this. Okay, so the major scale has three majors in it. It's going to be the 1, which is D, the 4, which is G, and the 5, which is A. And see this? All three are the same movable shape. Now, the picking pattern that we're going to do is going to be real simple. It's going to be something you're going to need to practice, but it's real simple. It's thumb, finger, thumb, finger. Thumb, first finger, thumb, second finger. Thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1, thumb 2. And the thumb is not going to alternate like a Travis style picking. The thumb is going to stay on the lowest note. And so here's what it sounds like. So you see that thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb 2, thumb 1, 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 thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1. Real simple. And so we've got the D, we've got the G, and we've got the A. Those are all major. And so you can just slide it up and down here to whatever position you want in the key of D. The thing that's nice about the key of D is that you can strum. And none of the notes are dissonant. So that's our major. But then we also have, every scale has three minors. Okay, so in the key of D, we've got the 2, which is the E minor. The 3 and the 6 are all minors, and they're all the same form. And so you'll see here again, the form is this. Let's start on the B minor because it's right in the middle of the neck. It's all in a row, all in the same fret here. So you got your fingers lined up, and I use my ring finger as a guide on the on these chords because the ring finger is always on the 3rd string. And so you'll see why this matters later on when we're switching between major and minor and actually the diminished as well. And so let's go to B minor. It's still that thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1, thumb 2. Listen there. Thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1, thumb 2, thumb 1, thumb 2. Let's go down to the 3. F sharp minor, and then the 2, which is the E minor. Now you'll notice here that the E minor is you could do it 12 here. So this is your 1, right? Your D. And if you go up to the 2 with that form, you've got all on the 12th fret, all on 1 fret. It's the exact same thing as being completely open. So you can choose which one you want to do. So let's do a couple minors. Let's do B minor. Down to the F sharp minor. To the E minor. Let's go to the 1. Okay. So now the key is figuring out how to switch between the minors and the majors. If you're in the key of D. So the thing that I said before was that you're going to use your ring finger as your guide because it's always on the third string. The your other fingers are going to be switching all the time. So here we have your first finger, ring finger, second finger. Now if I were to go from the D to a B minor, what you're going to notice, I'm going to slide down to the fret, so it's all in one fret, but now I'm going to have my bass string, my lowest string, be with the second finger, and then on the second string I'm going to use my pinky finger. So watch this switch. Now I'll slide down. I'll go to the A, the 5. I'll go to the 4, G, the 3, F sharp minor. We'll go back to the G. Let's do E minor. And let's do the 1. So here's what that sounds like. I'm gonna go from D to B minor and go all the way down the neck. So listen. You can do whatever song you're leading or singing and just play around with it. Use the chords in your song. Okay, now let me teach you a few other chords that really sound neat in this progression. So you notice we talked about the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and the 6. But what about the 7 chord? Most of the time we don't play the 7 chord because it sounds dissonant and it's hard to figure out. Sometimes it'll just be in passing where you use the bass note, like a D. You don't ever use that D flat or C sharp minor there, but you can actually do it when you have these chord shapes because it sounds kind of neat because you don't have all these other notes that are a bit dissonant. So here's how you do this. You're actually using your ring finger still as your anchor, and so we're gonna go to the D here. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go like you're going to the minor, but you're gonna put your pointer finger on the second string back 1 fret. Listen to this. You hear that? That diminished sound has you either wanting to go to the 6 as a kind of resolution, or it's wanting to resolve up. And so you can actually do the same exercise as we did before with the D and go all the way down the neck, but let's include the 7 this time. So here we go. Let's go back up. Usually don't want to be on that 7 for very long. Real pretty. I love this, and you can actually strum the whole thing. Okay, I want to end by teaching you 2 more chords, maybe a few more chords that will you can use as flavor as you're messing around with this. And these are going to be 6 chords, 6th chords. So when you're in D, okay, and then you go, let's just go from the D to the G. And let's say we go to the B minor. You might hear going to the A here. But instead of that, let's go from the B minor. Let's go to an A6. And what you're going to do here is you're going to put your middle finger on the lowest string, and you're going to slide your ring finger onto the 6th frets. But these are 3 consecutive frets. But listen to this. This is really cool. You can slide it down actually to the 4 and do a 6 there as well. Because you could do the major. Here you could do the A major. The cool thing here is you're not having to figure out all the other notes to put in if you're doing a full chord. So on that B minor you can go. Okay, so that's a pretty neat trick. D, B minor, A6, 5, the 5 chord, the 6th, and then 4. You might hear. Okay, now there's just 2 more chords I want to show you, and this is real neat. It kind of sounds Radiohead-ish in some of the way the chords put together. But if you do this one, and then let's go to the B minor. Let's do the A6, and then the G6, and then go to the 3, which is the F sharp minor. Now we're gonna do an F7 from here. It sounds so cool. Listen to this. Look at that. That's pretty neat. So I found the best way to jump out of that would be to go to the 4. Now, you might be hearing this already, but there's a real neat trick in songs where they'll go from the 4 to the 4 minor. The 4 minor is a beautiful way to just add some real interesting texture to your songs, and so we have that, and just make it a minor. Look, watch my fingers. Back to the 1. So let's do a little chord progression here, and notice, I mean, all these chords are just real simple if you get to know them, and the great thing about it is it's 3 notes. You get to play around with 3 notes, and I bet you could make all kinds of different sounding chords as you're just messing with 3 notes. So listen to this. Gosh, there's all kinds of other neat things you can do. I mean, you can be down here with this, that F sharp, or F sharp minor, and just mess around, slide down. What is that? That'd be kind of hard to fit in a song. Super pretty, fun to mess around with. I'll put all the chords up on a screen at the very end if you want to pause it and just mess around. Hope you enjoyed, and keep on playing.